Hello there, and welcome back to Strategy Command World War II World War as we begin our brand new series, this time against the living opponent, and it is Eriador 08, if I'm not mistaken, that's his nick. And well, we are going, not sure which series will be first, but anyway, there will be two multiplayer games played by me simultaneously against two different opponents, one from the Axis side and one from the Allied side. And this is the first one of them, and we're playing as allies against Eriador. So we'll have to go through some rules, but let's see the replay first, maybe. We shall do that. So, folks, we will discuss the rules that we have. You can find them in the description under the video, so just go and scroll through them anytime you want, and we'll see what is going on right now during his first turn of the game. It's 1939 scenario, so it's going to be a full game, hopefully. Hopefully, that is. If it loads, of course. That might be the issue. Although with multiplayer, the good thing is that the AI doesn't need to think, which takes a long time on my amazing laptop. We started in Africa, it seems. Okay, let's see. Why are my units not attached? Sure. So he went for the murder hex. That's reasonable, of course. Of course, if it were me, I would lose like already those pips of experience over strength, knowing my luck. That's not surprising, that's neither. So he operated the dude, probably from different sector. Okay, he's moving him back. No surprise there. Just joining those locations. That's not really surprising either. Yeah, he went for it. So he probably bought two garrisons this turn, we'll see about that. And here comes Poland. One point, that's nothing to scoff at, folks, at this stage of the game. Beautiful job! Yes! Let them suffer more. Okay. Oh, that's scuffed for him. But he... Oh, that's so bad. Yeah, he will have to waste an attack moment. Yeah, he has to go with this army after this guy because he needs to move his tank. He might be going for one turn Poland. Let's see. No, he's not. Most likely, we'll see. Oh, that's unlucky as well. Oh, damn! No. Okay, so he will take it in 2 turns, which is, of course, has its upsides, which is that the USSR will not remain at 25% of readiness, mobilization I mean, which is of course good for the Axis player. That's trash. Wow, that's really bad. Desperation mode. Huh? Oh, you could have at least retreated toward the railway. No. Yeah. Poland falls next. He went for the bombers, so I won't be able to disband them. That makes sense as well. Not sure what he's checking. Canada is in. That's nice. Please show me Australia and we'll have full on. Okay, no Australia yet, but we've got already 3 minors ready. Ah, Italian free receiving. Of course it is. Of course it is. Unbelievable scenes, folks. First rule that I have to tell you about is that we are going to do some weird shit in both those games. So that's first thing. At least from my side. I don't know what my opponents are going to do. Second thing is that it will take me a long time to actually write things down because I'm making a journal out of this game, so it has to be done. Unfortunately, you will have to live through it. Now, that's nothing unusual, but what we do first, obviously, after dealing with notifications, of course we do, because like it's throwing otherwise. Yeah. We go to the reports and let's see what's going on, folks. Research nothing. Okay. 210. Wonder what he might be buying by that. It's definitely not a paratrooper, isn't it? I don't have enough MVPs. I don't have the upgrade to buy it. Yeah, it has to be paratrooper. It doesn't make any other sense. But with infantry weapons, it would be 220. So we need to consider it. First of all, let's write the number of units for each major. 25. 6. 11. Japan 35. And 11. Italy 21. 8 at this stage, yes, and 2. Okay. No, it's 20. Yeah, I thought it was 200. So it's definitely a paratrooper. It's 220. AF. Is it now? What else could it be? Oh, it's definitely paratrooper, which means we'll have to prepare for the sea lion for sure. Okay, that's good to know. With 20 for paratrooper. And now, other stuff. Italy. 200, 300. Infantry weapons plus infantry warfare. So he is not going probably for all in France. Okay. And Japan, no research. And no, where are we? MPPs. Am I stupid? Have I missed something? No, it's not spending. God forsake me, it wasn't. Paratroopers. It's collected income. I'm so dumb. Spend on unit 60. I will say that he bought a garrison to garrison Hamburg. He might be worrying about that. Other than that, what else could it be? He used all his major units. Did he spend anything on the line? No, nothing. Well, okay, we know what he's done. He upgraded his units on the line, okay. Which is 15 per each, okay. Dobra, slash paratrooper. Sea Lion still a possibility, but not very likely. He didn't send all of his air power and tanks to the west, which means he is not going to push immediately like turn 2 into Belgium. He probably still will push into it in autumn, because that's the meta choice, but maybe I will be surprised. Okay. So Italy investments and Japan. No diplo, but I mean he operated a lot of units, so maybe he is delaying with garrisons. He's made some changes around there, as we can see. So he moved this guy here. Let's see. Yeah, he forced march him from city Shah. Yeah, to let his armies, to free his armies for a fight out here. Okay, that makes sense. No. We're done with that for now. Weather, how is weather looking? South China. Okay. Let's start with those guys who are not at war yet. USSR. The only question remains, do I leave anti-tank weapons on or not? I never had great use out of them. They can be useful, but it's just not looking too hot. Especially in the offensive later, but I prefer tanks. But 99, I'm going to delete fighter unit later on, because those entities are way too much. Okay, let's start our little treks, shall we? Good to know that we are ready. I was wondering whether I should take out Finland. If I'm going to surprise him by going after Finland immediately. The tank out there, if we can break through those hexes, marshy hexes, this tank will be useful here. Let's start by moving you out, guys. So now, cavalry corps is actually better than normal corps. We leave 2 corps here. And on, boys. So now, while I'm doing that, first things first, Barbarossa in 1940 is not allowed, and it's not allowed until April of 1941, in order to avoid manipulation of the winter trigger, which you can trigger in 1941, like in March 1941 if you do it correctly, and not lose most of the MPPs because of that, so that's why. Other than that, no declaration from Japan on the USSR can occur before USA is at war. So there will be no strategic bombing to prevent reinforcements from the declaration of war, like German declares war, Zhukov, HQ appears, and other stuff. So it won't be prevented to be operated away and murdered in the process. That's the other thing. So the Allies cannot declare war on Japanese until USA is at 100% of mobilization, to prevent British preemptive attack on Japanese transports. What else? What else was there? Let me check actually. There were some stuff. Of course, no Uber diplo, which is no diplomacy on major powers, is allowed. And no diplomacy against Bulgaria is allowed. So that's also something. Anything else I'm forgetting? No soft locking with non-belligerent units. For example, using Soviet units in American ports to protect them from being taken by Japan when Japan is not at war with USSR. You know the drill. And also, no land units, American land units, can leave isolationist trigger zone. So they cannot cover Wake and Guam. And, well, Midway as well. And other location, like Samoa, etc., etc. It's not allowed. That's pretty much it. In this particular game against Eriador, because we've got some extra ones for the game against Lawrence, and I will be playing as Axis. But anyway, let's go back to it. So you've moved. Now we are not dying for Odessa. No, thank you. We have to start our fight on the Dnieper river line. Now we need some entrenchment builders behind the line, so you'll do just fine in that role. Let's force march. I actually want someone in the mine, so we'll force march you there later. You can sit in Kiev for now. Stalingrado. Let's go, boys. Forward to glory. Now, if I am to try to punish him, Finland has to make something crazy happen. Need a tank that is coming from the east, but I will definitely need armored warfare before the war begins, so it will scarf my investments a little bit if I were to do it, but we'll keep the pressure on him that way. Now you will actually stay where you are for now. You are going south, and I should have force marched my dude here, but I've forgotten to do it, so here you go. 1, 2, 3. To defend Pskov. Xiaolai will get you here. I want a unit in army in Xiaolai, or is it? Yeah, Xiaolai in this game. To scaff his attack against the units that will appear in Riga, unless he goes for Lithuania as his grab. Which might be the case, we'll see about that. Yeah. Let's get you down. No, thank you. You are going to get disbanded soon, my folk. Now let's move you here, because let's take a northern approach. All of the reinforcements will go south that way. Okay, now USA. Nope. That will be it when it comes to my scout. Cheats. Now, you, my friend. Sounds nice, but it's not really. I want to go for Birma this game diplomatically, but I don't want to pay any MPPs. What is it? Birma. I don't really want to pay any British MPPs for it. So I'm going to invest with China and India and Poland and maybe France. It's something that we can manage to do. Yeah. So we need to consider that. Next turn I need to have 100 MPPs. So that will do for now. Okay. Yeah, you're done. United States, you are done. What am I going to do with United States? Well, there is a great revelation later on, but we'll see about that now. What else do we have remaining here? That sounds nice, but nope. We need to win this race. Okay. Now we need to protect both Cape Town and Australia from being cut off completely. To take that under consideration. Australia didn't join. Maybe they will at the end of this term. Anything else at this stage? Let's go to China now, I think. China. I don't want to make lithium with any room whatsoever. Initiate his assaults. Thank goodness we can leave. Now I do wonder whether he went a bit too greedy here and what he has going on around here, but it's definitely moving you out here, that's for sure. Let's take control of everyone we need to. Okay. Boy, we don't need you. We need another HQ. You have to go here, because otherwise we cannot provide the necessary support. Our guys. Now you obviously go there. See about that. Man, that might be... Oh, that's so worth it. What have you done here? Why did you not attach him? That's obviously something we are going to take. Okay. But I want to absolutely knock him down out here. We're leaving. Now you are going here, my friend. Re-entrenchment. No. Let's take a risk here. By risk only. Let's have those 2 points of entrenchment. He might get incredibly lucky. Regard of that. Now let's see, how are you attaching? Yes, beautiful. Yes, baby. Good stuff. And I haven't attached you. How stupid of me. But alright. So we've got some guys, at least, who are prepared to run for their lives. You are going here. You need to completely cut him off. Jesus. I knew that Mad will slow us down. We'll be fine until he takes Changsha, but we'll have HQ here providing supply necessary for this occasion. Okay. Can at least reach Quailin for now, so that's something. Something in. Okay. The other reason for that I want to actually invest in Burma is I've never done that before, and if he cuts the trade and the Burma road is open, the Burma road can be opened earlier than historically. So it's something to keep in mind to keep Chinese afloat. Where do I want him? I want the unit that will be trashed on better defensive X, I think, yeah. A bit scuffed, but it is what it is. And of course, I'm not leaving that void open. He does not have any transport in here, which means he cannot land them here, which is exactly what we need at this stage. Now, he cannot really land anything without them being out of supply, so that's also something else to keep in mind. Unless he decides to land with an HQ, which would be definitely something. Now we push as much units as we can squeeze in here, because Lord knows that we need it. Okay, so we scuffed here, and I have something else attached. No, maybe one of the other guys, I don't remember now. It's nice. That's not something we can consider. Let's go here. Okay, he's not throwing. Okay. Now that has to happen. Beautiful. As expected. Now I wonder whether I should actually swap them to a rand. I would need to swap them because otherwise, but it might leave. He's not ready to pass yet. We are not leaving you here, my friend. Do we leave and fight for the power tower? I think we do, because at least initially we'll see whether he pushes strongly or not. Because I want to have as big of a flank, as big of a field to actually attack him as many hexes. I want to have contact with him on as many hexes as possible. Which might be stupid, but if he is not going to invest into China for some stupid reason too much, then I want to have as much options available to me as possible. Wait, let's wait a second. That's fine for now. I wondered whether I should send him out here, but I think I'll just go with another core. Can stay for now. The only question that remains is whether I will do it or not. But anyway, let's take a look at the research that we are going to disband immediately. No. Yep. Burma, where is Burma? Burma also means flat 20 MPs for the British, till it's taken or otherwise. We'll see about that. Do I do it? I don't have enough strength to actually kill it, But I do have enough to probably hurt him once more. Let's do it. Yeah, definitely worth it. Beautiful. Beautiful! The heroes of 12th Army. Amazing work, my friends. Amazing performance. It will not be forgotten. I promise. How are we doing here, folks? Oh boy! Yes, yes, yes. Please. Do suffer. Oh no. Only 1 point. That's trash. But we take 1 to 1. Any day. No. We're not taking that. He's buying us time. Those guys are. That is. Yeah, I think I will actually do that. Don't really need you for supply reasons. So let's move back, because we have 10 supply from Chengzhou. Can't get any better than that. So might as well leave you a little bit behind. You will auto-attach to him next. I hope you will not screw me. We don't have range yet, but so we need to move him fast. To the south. I'm not using fighter to do that. Okay, 42 MPPs. It's completely fine, and we are going to leave it at that stage. Because we need to invest into infantry warfare as well. Do I want everyone here? Yes, okay. Did I? You? Yeah. So 2 cores will stay here now. Oh, let's go and do Poland, because we might have 50 MPPs. Other. Yeah, 1 to 1 is good stuff. Any damage we can do. Beautiful work, my friend. How many points do we have on this guy? Or let's take a cheeky, risky move. Absolutely atrocious. Krakow Army, you should be ashamed of yourself. We are definitely disbanding some guys. Let's do that. It's not going to get any better than that. No, we are going to get wrecked by the fighters. That's a lie. That's a lie. Now we have just enough to increase our odds this turn, folks. Poland spent. Sensational. Look at that. Okay. I would love, of course, for this army to be in Warsaw, so let's do that. Because there is not much else we can do. Now the only thing we can do is make sure that he won't have too many options to actually punish us. by getting experience. So let's leave it at that. Can you do some damage? Probably not. No. Okay. Do I dare is the question here. Finally, as we can see with the latest patch, upgraded Strasbourg to the range of 45 CV, which is much tougher thing to deal with now. Now, do I risk, or do I get punished for that? I say fuck it. Let's go. So now I need 2 units, because what I haven't said is that we are going balls to the walls here, and we are attacking Norway. Day freaking 1, and we are going to do it before the event happens. So it's our first turn of March, probably even early if in the weather in February is better. We're going for Norway. We'll see how it goes. I'm not expecting too much, but we are doing it one way or another. Okay, so what do we need to do here? Do I swap? First of all, let's make sure that guys that need attachment will be attached. You don't need attachment, but you do, because you are going in for him. Or are you? You can squeeze in here, and you will go in here, yeah. It's a super greedy move, I do not recommend it, but we're going balls to the walls, right? So might as well. Worst case scenario, will be punished for it. Best case scenario, we won't. Now, let's get you to Luxembourg actually for now. Oh, damn it. You will go to the front line, we are not going to fight too hard for France. You can probably guess by yourself. Now let's move to Cherbourg. We are going to use one guy to go after Hamburg. We take a risk, because why the hell not? And I should have detached you, but of course I didn't. Now, we'll need one unit around here for swapping maneuvers. Okay. You will go somewhere in range of traveling to England. And that's it, it seems, for now. For France, I will not invest any money in diplo. I don't think I need to. In diplomacy, not research, that is. I don't think I need to, but we'll see about that. Now the Brits. First of all, let's see whether the Navy went out of their way. Subs should be somewhere around here. Okay. If he sent them, that is. Okay, not. Simply not. Let's go to the north. And let's scout this area then. Mm, mm, mm. Here. I don't want to use you against subs. Let's go this way. I actually missed the spot because I'm stupid, but that's fine. A risky maneuver that is, but we are going to use my carriers first. Of course, with a bit of protection. Of units that will not raid, that is. So who do I leave in a non-raiding position? You. Let's go here. What else do we have around? Let's use one battleship and one battle cruiser to deal with stuff. Send you out as well. And the French fleet, of course, will lock down straits. Where is the other battleship? Here. It should be here. Yeah. Let's lock it down, boys. Now we can even completely screw him by moving ships all around here. But I'm not going to do that. Probably he has one already here, yeah. So there is a way to overswarm them so they can see 3 hexes out here and they can travel, but I'm not going to do that. And the French fleet in its completely will go somewhere else, to the Atlantic, because we need them out there to take Norway. But there is still plenty of time now. You, my friend, you're moving out here. Just in case, let's dig in. It's not like those will be the units that we'll have here for a long time. I probably expect France to fall before Italy is even involved, but we'll see about that. Now we need one dot in 5 hexes from here and here, so we can easily cover it. Both locations with a single garrison that we have available here. Now you are going to go to France to reinforce there. We'll need an active spotting guy here for him to wander. French guy, that has to be said. For him to wonder that whether we are going to attack him. I don't want to live with British units yet. Maybe with transport. Maybe with a destroyer. I want him to wonder what's going to happen. Now we can use this dude here to help with defense of France. Early defense of France, that is. I should have actually sent a carrier first, but that's fine. And battleship, not you, but who cares? Okay. East Africa, how am I going to deal with you? And am I dealing with you? Probably, yeah. It will be more useful somewhere else. And there is no road, so we'll have to literally operate you for it to make sense. Six. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Will he send subs? I don't know. Not anything here. Leave the remaining in peace. Because we cannot transport you and garrison immediately. Can do it, but not with a garrison as well. Yeah. And for obvious reason we'll need to cover Belfast. Manchester, that is. View. Set a screen for you. So next we reinforce them as fast as possible. Why are you? Are you in raid mode? Oh. It's fair. Would not be enough if I recall correctly, but it's fine. We'll send another ship that we have in the north. Yes. Anything else? Anything else? I wonder. It will be a blast for sure. Do I go already into teasing mode here? I wonder. Maybe not now. Not now. Yeah, let's leave it at that. So next turn we are probably going for engineer, yeah. If I recall correctly. Yeah. $75. I might not even reinforce the core. Yeah, because it's suicidal core. Yeah. Actually, I've made a mistake. It's a suicidal core after all. So that's a throw. You are going in. Yeah. And into the long range amphibious vessel. If I recall correctly, I might be mistaken. There is no longer an option to do that. And that would be a nasty surprise for me, considering I've moved my most powerful unit out of Strasbourg. No entrenchment. Oh boy. Yeah, I might have true here, but we'll see about that. We have a range, which is at least something. Yeah. Anything else I'm forgetting? No. India is investing 2 cheats into diplo next round. Have Burma at nice and stable 20% per turn. The chance to get towards us, the only rightful side. We will have plenty of MPs, whether we'll get trashed by our opponents or not, to invest into research next. Moving here, anything, no. Yeah, that's it. Let's first traditionally save the game first. Make sure that everything is in order before we hit the enter button. Okay, uploading. Let's go. Beautiful. Now end turn. Yay! The commies are here to rescue us. Yeah. Yeah, of course we are going to war with your diplo investments. There is no even single doubt in my mind about your cause. Yeah, of course we are. We are not drawing. Yeah, you will complain a little bit more soon. Beautiful. Oh, I thought. Okay, the convoy is on. That's the important part. Okay. Beautiful. Yes, boys. Yeah. Day one hit. Polish cheat made it so. Was worth it. And that's not unusual, so let's leave it as it is. Nice, convoy routes are on, boys. Beautiful. Just amazing performance by my forces. That is. Yeah, and with 40 MPs from a fighter, we'll be able to buy engineer next time. So that's nice as well. But for now, that's going to be it, folks. So thank you for watching as we begin our fight to the last bullet against Eriador 08 in a full-blown campaign. There will be no mercy for him. That's what I can promise you. And I hope that he will have no mercy for me. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. I hope that it will actually package itself. It would be pretty damn bad if it didn't work correctly. Please, upload yourself. That hit was pretty nice to have. Please? I'll give you a no on how it will end.